That's not what that used to look like. I have a lot of videos to edit. Remember, I kept pointing at the salon and was like, ooh, that's not what that floor looks like now. I hand painted seven different kinds of stain to get that wood texture. I crushed that. And I ripped up the stairs, or ripped up the carpet on the stairs. And those are hardwood. And now we have a plan for the stairs. Today was productive. Only one panic attack, I think. And with the amount of stain fumes that are in the studio and now my bedroom, or our bedroom, I feel like I'm going to be a little lightheaded forever. How do you know you're fighting exhaustion? I slept for like 12 hours yesterday. Woke up at 6 o'clock this morning, took my Adderall, still fell asleep for another 2.5 hours. Oh, I must be fighting something. But the salon floor that I keep saying, like, I don't know how we're going to get that to not look like that. I can't believe what it looks like. Like, we got it. We started it and it's doing it. I'm dying. I can't believe it looks like this. All right. What next? It occurs to me that it has been almost 2 weeks of both Grayson being home and also Shane being home for almost a week and a half, where it's like, I haven't gotten any of my normal stuff that I try to do in a day done, where it's like, okay, what's happening? I feel like I'm in a time warp. It's like, what day is it? How am I supposed to tell what day it is? I don't know if it's a weekend. I don't know if it's a Tuesday. There is no consistency of normal schedules happening right now. It is not normal that other people don't leave. Usually it's just me. But it just occurred to me that it is in fact Friday and a weekend coming up, and now I don't know what to do because I feel like I don't know. I don't know what to do with myself. Is this what stir crazy is? Like, this is why maybe I don't work for other people and take 2 weeks off at a time. I don't know what to do with myself by day 12. But I'll tell you, I just was like, okay, so can I just repaint that? Like, can I rip off the walls in the hallway and the stairs and repaint? Like, left her own devices, give her something to do. Because I can't start on costumes until I have stain and paint out of that room. Like, that just makes sense. You don't start fabric stuff when you have paint and stain at play. Shane will probably look back on this vacation as the involuntary house remodel. It's like, yeah, you're home and this has got to happen whether you're here or not. Help. It's probably not the vacation he signed up for, but next year, hopefully we can do something that's not this. Okay, Shane came home and then he electively was like, we could do this. We ripped everything out. That whole thing on the ceiling is gone. Now what do we do with that space? I don't know. Have you ever had to say to your nervous system, hey, nervous system, there's no bears. You're just excited. And it's like, nope, I really think there's bears. And you know how I have raccoons that love everything and everyone and love me? I have cats that do not enjoy each other. Oh, she ran away. Yeah, you scared. Momo, what's happening? He's like, well, this is usually where my food is, but I ate all the food that's over there, so now I'm just going to stand at the top of the stairs and look like I'm real confused. Momo, what's happening? Well, somebody ate my food, Mom. Look at these two idiots. You have lived in the same house now for 6 months. Can we just accept the fact that we both exist? Look at your tail. You're just so mad that he's are you jealous that he's cuter sometimes? Because, like, girl, you super cute. And he looks like he smells farts 90% of the time. But listen, stop giving him the skittly pap every time he breathes. You better be embarrassed. I'm going to go get my spray bottle. Look at how cute she looks while she's being reprimanded. I love you, but you got to drop the attitude. He is just a little tiny baby that is a monster huge cat.
Here comes the third one.
And then there's the third one who refuses to referee this in any way that doesn't make me insane. Hey, Franco, take care of your family. They hate each other. He's like, come on, guys. Maybe you guys should just get along. Mom said you got to do some stuff. I don't know. What's on the stairs? I know, Franco, you picked your favorite. Toots, listen, you got to be nicer to them. Yeah, you come up any higher, you're going to get skittily papped. I understand that she's scared of you, but if you don't get off the shop toilet, we are going to have a whole different relationship in a minute. Thank you. It's not quite as much privacy as I would have liked, but thank you. Good morning. Happy January something. Today's coffee is brought to you by the A Mug and very cold weather. My get up and goes are just starting to really kind of get their act together today. I took 2 days off of taking my Adderall, and I forgot that my Adderall also clears up my runny nose all the time. And so I was like, God, why am I so congested? Why am I so congested? It's like, yeah, that's what happens when you take a break from your Adderall. That's connected. Shane had to do sound for a wake at church, and so I had a few minutes to get some editing done, which I have put on the back burner because while he was like, he came home yesterday, and it's like, I don't know how to not apologize for burning you out, but like I don't have access to somebody in a spare set of hands all the time, and I feel bad if I wait until after you get off of work and like take up our weekend. So it's like this stuff has to get done for me to be able to like go try to work on things going forward on Monday. And so we did the floor, and we're like, okay, we're there. He came home, and I was like, oh God, this is not the vacation he signed up for. And he's like, all right, what if we rip out the soffit and the cabinets and it's like, okay, go. No, we did it. We did not even remotely move slow in that process, where in trying to figure out what to do with the floor, I ended up ripping up all the carpet off of the stairs. That is the biggest allergen collector in this house. Like, to get that out of the house was like, did that really happen? Right? I'm standing in the space right a second. We ripped out the fake soffit thing all along that too. That cabinet stays right now, so I have a place to wash hair. This floor was kind of a conundrum because at one point I was saying to my dad, like, we have to fix the floor. Now that we've taken the oven out, we can see that it wasn't covering the whole thing. And he's like, well, just go buy floor. And it's like, no, because I'm not spending money on flooring that I'm going to get hair color and paint on. It's a workshop studio. It just needs to be foot safe, but also I'm an artist. So let's make it not shitty and ready for flooring, but interim. And so it took a little bit for us to really figure out what we needed, but it ended up that we got two sheets of 4x8, pre-sanded, like a plywood. I don't know, it's a plywood maybe, I don't know. But it had a good grain to it, where I had a collection of stains because of carving and all that stuff, where I'm like, I'm going to use all my different tones to make this look inviting. And holy crap, like, we keep looking at it, it's like, how is that the floor now? You can't even see the seam. Like, I did a really good job on that. Like, we were just staring at it like, okay, what do we do next? It's like, we talk about the walls. What do we do with the walls now? Like, at least they used green board behind that. But now it's like, okay, we really kind of took a step back last night and had a cocktail and was like, okay, what do we do now? Look at that. So now this is the salon space where I brought up that chair, which will be tucked by the window. And I decided that I really liked the idea of using that because I can also tuck it when I'm not using it. So the question right now that we're at is that no matter which way I cut it, my mirror ends up right where that seam is and halfway on and halfway off the old floor, new floor, which is level. But how do I get this to flow where we might move my computers? We have options we didn't know we had, and now it's a little overwhelming, and I have all these different colors of paint to make an accent. Well, I don't know what to do. So I finished staining the floor. We started to look at the walls, and it's like, okay, do I want to sand and patch all these walls? Do I want to put a panel up? We know that we're not going to build out that corner until my hands and my body are consistently ready to do hair, which they're not. Like, I'm still having problems not being able to feel my hands, and it's unpredictable. So it's like, oh, it's usually, so let's try not to cut ourselves when we're cutting hair. Found this in our collection of things where it's like, I said to Shane, I'm like, I'm done storing stuff. We're going to use what we have. I don't think I want to buy paneling if I have enough wallpaper to be able to get the aesthetic I want. So last night, it's like math. I think that the answer is paintable paneling and then this on the top. And then color-wise, we went down and pulled all the paint that we have from the rooms that we've done. Like, okay, well, we know we're going to need like a white kind of trim, and we have that left over from the bathroom. It's like, okay, what else do we have? It's like, well, we have a bunch of greens because I've the rooms I've repainted are the kitchen, the bathroom, the bedroom, the main bedroom downstairs, and then the salon. And I purposely picked everything that coordinated it, like off of like a similar palette. So it's like I have all the colors that I like. I just have to figure out what I have enough of and then possibly do an art piece with it on a whole wall. Okay, like the bottom paneling can be one color and the top could be a different. Oh my God, what do I do? This is like a full gallon of green paint that I really like. And this is a half gallon of, I think, shark skin is what I painted the game room in. Oh, I forgot I also did the game room when we did the Pac-Man wall. Like, I really like that color. I'm hoping I have enough to be able to pull it off because I don't want to buy more shit. I want to use what we have. I'm going to go look and see what those colors look like in the rooms that they're in. So I can pick which one goes on the top, which one goes on the bottom. Hi, baby. Are you recording? Yeah, I am. I'm looking at paint colors. What paint colors in your room? Oh, this is the room. I think I have all of these paint colors. How much will that affect the color of hair? I don't know. What other color do I have? I think the other color I might have is this one, which I could use maybe on the top and the green goes on the bottom. I don't know, but I got some options that I'm going to play with. I think the other color is this one from the bathroom wall. I think this might be it. I think that might be the one we got to use. I like that color with the green. Ooh. I've given you guys kind of like the stair walk up where my ugly ass stairs were. And now, so now when you go to walk up, those are, I'm going to refinish those. Yesterday I said to Shane, I was like, what is this? Do I have to paint this? Like, if I have to fix this handle, do I keep this paneling or can I just rip it off the walls? I'm ripping it off the walls. Yesterday I was like, well, what do you want to do now? And he's like, I don't really want to deal with the railings today. And it's like, okay. All right, well then let's rip things off the walls upstairs. So everything will come down. This will get ripped out and painted. Those will go back up. This is our local artist's wall and our Graceland pictures. And then our gifted, beautiful, what's what I'm looking for? Our art pieces we have going down the wall. But we just hung those knowing that we were going to redo this. And apparently it's time. So you walk up and we got the new floor, sink, salon, paint station. This whole area is so much bigger. It's like a room we didn't even know we had. We're going to put shelving in here. I can't even begin to explain the brain things that are happening, trying to figure out the square footage, trying to use this paintable wallpaper and this area of my new life. That is the size of my mirror. And that doesn't have to stay there, and neither do those. But the windows, I can't move. I've asked 1,000 times. Remember that time I ripped out the carpet yesterday, and that was like, whoa. And then today we were like, hey, fuck this wall. And then we ripped out that stuff, and then I organized that stuff, and then now we're scraping walls. Didn't we get that far today? Look at the floor. Boom! That happened.